Ophiuchus placements, Ophiuchus sun, moon, rising. Let's do your reading. Ophiuchus, if you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Let's see what we have for you. Ophiuchus. You have someone here that gave up on trying to manipulate you. This person is like, there's no way I can manipulate Ophiuchus. Fuck this. I'm not going to do this anymore. So you have someone that is giving up on trying to manipulate you. Because what's the point? It's not working, it's frustrating, it's annoying to even try. So this person is kind of like upset, or it's like, I give up. Because whatever manipulation games and planning and strategizing to work against you, to try to influence you, it's not working. It's not working. So they're giving up. They're giving up. This person is pulling their energy from you, meaning that they're not like trying to figure you out or trying to one-up you. They give up. It's like, okay, it's not working. Let me find something else to do. I feel like this person is currently doing other things, like focusing on their job, focusing on making more money, something like that. So if you have been feeling like someone's energy loosening or someone's energy kind of getting out of the way, it's this person pulling their energy away. So you could be feeling a sense of relief or a sense of weight being lifted, because this person was trying to infiltrate you, and it's almost like your protection, your guard, your understanding of how manipulation works was in defense. So it wasn't relaxed. It's almost like an energy insisting in infiltrating you. And it didn't work, so now they backed off, and now you don't have to defend yourself. And we're talking energetically. You could have actually dealt with this person on the physical sense, where you told them, no, not interested, and you blocked them energetically and physically, verbally. But some of you could have only felt this on an energetic level. And maybe this person was trying to access your energy without having interactions with you in the physical. Okay. If this is not a manipulator, I'm not just talking about the physical manipulators, I'm talking also about magicians, witches, doing spell work, because that is manipulation of the energy. So the manipulation is not just someone coming to you and trying to play games on you, or trying to verbally say something in order to influence you. This could be also someone that was manipulating the energy, or at least trying to manipulate the energy, when it comes to witchcraft or when it comes to magicians. There is this energy of manipulation, whether verbally, physically, or energetically. Night. Hey. Why did you tip over the bin? The fuck? I'm not in the mood to get up and get it. But do you understand what I'm trying to say? This person knows better now. This person knows better than to try to fuck with you. I don't know if something happened to them that made them realize that trying to manipulate you is like it's not going anywhere, it's not going to happen. You know, they could have experienced something that told them or informed them that, hey, you know, you're not getting anywhere with this. You might as well just give up. So it feels like they're like, okay, I give up. I can't do this anymore because what's the point? It's not gonna happen. Ophiuchus has like strong defense. Blah blah blah. They're moving on. You know, I'm getting that this person has been trying to manipulate your energy for a while. I would say for a while, maybe 6 months to a year, or maybe a little bit more than that. Like for a while. This is not something that happened last week. You know what I mean? So they have been trying to infiltrate you for a while. God damn. This person thinks that you two had a life. They think that they have. They think that they have a life or a past life experience with you. So they were so obsessed with you, Ophiuchus, that they thought that they had past connections or a past connection with you. Maybe it's true, but I'm kind of not believing it. You know, it could be their perspective on things. So maybe they thought that you were like a lover in a past life or an enemy in a past life or someone that they have interacted with on an emotional level. Because it seems like they're very invested in you, even though they don't have access to you. So this could be like an ex-friend, an ex-lover, or a stranger or altogether. Because it seems like you not being interested in them did not make sense to them. Or you not wanting to deal with them did not make sense to them. It's like, but do you even know who I am? Do you remember me? We were together, or we were like friends. We were like something in a past life, so it should count for something. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they thought that they could access you just because they think that they were with you in a past life, or they were like in your life in a past life. Maybe it's true, maybe it isn't. I would not be surprised if this like could be like a karmic from past life that thought that they would also try to come at you in this life. But the thing is, I don't like whatever they tried to do did not work, and they kept on trying and trying, but it didn't work. So now this person is backing off. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else to say about this. This person was so obsessed with you. They were so obsessed with you to the point that they thought that living life without you would be impossible. So they thought that you not being in their life or them not having access to you in this life would mean that there is something missing in their life. Even if this person, for example, they could have wronged you, whether in this life or whatever. Maybe they wronged you, maybe they did something, and they're trying to infiltrate your energy or access your energy in order to do better. Which makes no sense, you know. If you want to make things right with a person, you shouldn't try to be sneaky and strategic and try to manipulate the energy or try to manipulate someone verbally in order to just access their life, and then you are a better person. It makes no sense. It cancels out the intention to be good. So this person could be a little bit delulu, a little bit on the crazy side. You know what I mean? Because what do you mean I'm trying to manipulate you because I want to be better with you this time? That makes no sense. If you have good intentions towards someone, you shouldn't want to manipulate them in order to be good to them. You have to earn that shit. Okay? So I don't think this person has the capacity to understand how that works, because it seems like they think they have to manipulate in order to be in your life. And now that this manipulation is not working, they're backing away and saying, okay, so I give up, it's not gonna work, so I might as well just give up on this and not try. How about you become genuine and, like, it makes no sense to me how this mindset works. Like it makes no sense to me. But that's what I'm getting for you, Ophiuchus. This person is a little bit on the crazy side of things. They want to manipulate, but they can't. They think that they want to be with you because even if you have history in this life or a past life, they think they want to do better, but you wouldn't give them a chance to begin with. And so they're trying to manipulate you to get that chance to do better. Bitch, what do you mean? You're trying to manipulate. That cancels out the intention of doing good. You don't understand. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? So there's that. The signs that I see here: Gemini, Cancer, Aries, and Aquarius. They could have these placements in their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Okay. I'm going to pull you another message. The second message, Ophiuchus, is going to be for Ophiuchus Extended members on my website, okay? But I'll give you a preview before we take it there. Let's see. Oh, I just woke up. I'm not fully back yet, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see. Ooh, we're starting with a Tower. What's with the energies in your reading today? Huh? Ay, ay, ay. What have you been doing, Ophiuchus? What have you been doing to people, huh? Because this is someone that is waiting for your downfall. This is someone that is like, I'm gonna sit here until I see something bad happens to Ophiuchus. But here's what's gonna happen. While this person is waiting to observe your life falling apart, this person's life is going to fall apart instead. So it's almost like their focus on you falling is actually sending this signal to the universe. It's like, I want to see myself fall. Because they're projecting that intention on you, it's actually backfiring to them and manifesting it for themselves. Ay, 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 ay. This is why you should not be in like bad mood, bad energy, bad intentions, or bad whatever when you're manifesting. This person is like, they could be even in meditative state, and they're thinking of bad things happening to you, but it's actually manifesting those bad things for themselves. They have successfully manifested those bad things, but not for you, for themselves. The intention here is for these bad things to happen to you and in your life, but they have manifested that shit for themselves. I just heard rude awakening, so they could be, they could have brought on themselves a rude awakening. And I want to say, I want to say they did it to themselves, baby. They did this to themselves. They did it to themselves. They manifested that shit for themselves. What's that saying? When people say you're drinking poison and expecting the other person to get poisoned, it's kind of like that. It's like they have been drinking poison, energetically, analogy. They've been drinking poison, thinking about bad things, when really it's like they think they're targeting you, when actually they're manifesting that for themselves. Let's see where this goes. And the extended link is in the description box. I'll show you that.